Napoli midfielder Jorginho would prefer to join Manchester City over their local rivals Manchester United, according to The Sun. City are keen to bolster their midfield this summer, with Bayern Munich's Thiago, Alcantara and Shakhtar Donetsk spread also on their radar. But they could be about to usurp United in the race for Italy international Jorginho, with the player's agent having met both clubs during a recent visit to England. Borussia Dortmund are keen to sign Michy Batshuayi on a permanent basis from Chelsea this summer. The Belgium international striker moved to Germany on loan during the January transfer window and scored 9 goals in 14 appearances before suffering an ankle injury. It may be that he has played his last game for Dortmund, with a return to Stamford Bridge set to be made, but the Bundesliga outfit will be asking questions of Chelsea once the managerial picture in West London becomes a little clearer. Read the full story on Goal. Ivan Rakitic is desperate for Andres Iniesta to quash speculation over his Barcelona future and commit to remaining at the club where he has established himself as one of the greatest players in history. Iniesta is reportedly on the brink of a move, with Chinese Super League side Changqing Life and tipped as the 33-year-old's next destination. But, speaking after Barca's 5-0 Copa del Rey final triumph over Sevilla, in which Iniesta scored the 4th goal, Rakitic expressed his desire to see his teammates stick around. Read the full story on Goal. Ronnie Lopez insists he wants to repay Monaco's faith and win titles with the League One side, though the former Manchester City attacker has refused to rule out a return to the Etihad Stadium in the future. Lopez has flourished in his first full season at Monaco following a loan spell with Lille, scoring 15 goals in all competitions for Leonardo Jardine's men in 2017-18. But Lopez's connection to Premier League champions City runs deep, as some of his family still live in Manchester, despite him swapping England for France in 2015. Read the full story on Goal. Bordeaux's Malcolm and Ajax's Justin Kluivert are among those on Manchester United's summer shortlist of forwards, according to the Sunday Times. United boss Jose Mourinho is willing to let Anthony Martial leave Old Trafford this summer and has begun lining up replacements. Malcolm and Kluivert are both youthful options, while the slightly more experienced Thomas Lemar of Monaco is also being considered. Gareth Bale's price tag has dropped to €70 million as Real Madrid hope to spark interest, according to Don Balon. Madrid president Florentino Perez wants Bale out this summer, but realizes his price tag is putting teams off. By dropping the price down, Perez hopes to spark a bidding war between clubs to get Bale's eventual fee back over €100 million. Manchester United are set to battle for Barcelona for Sevilla defender Clement Lenglet, according to The Sun. The 22-year-old impressed during his side's Champions League win over United and has shown consistent form in La Liga this term. He is likely to cost somewhere in the region of £20 million. La Liga's social media accounts have strongly hinted that Andres Iniesta is on his way out at Barcelona. The Spanish international has received an offer to leave the club, though he has denied anything official has been agreed to. However, La Liga posted a tweet after he scored in Barcelona's Copa del Rey victory which reads, "The final of Iniesta," and an image on Instagram thanking the midfielder. Read the full story on Goal. Jose Mourinho may have split the Manchester United dressing room with his criticism of his players, according to The Sun. Mourinho has come under fire after blasting the team in their recent FA Cup win over Brighton. He is also barely speaking with star Paul Pogba and has annoyed others by his treatment of Luke Shaw, which has been compared to his exile of Liverpool star Mohamed Salah. Paris Saint-Germain are confident they will beat Manchester United to the signature of teenage sensation Ryan Sessegnon, according to the Daily and Sunday Express. Sessegnon has admirers in Tottenham, Liverpool and Real Madrid as well, though Fulham have slapped a £50 million price tag on him. The Cottagers hope to keep him if they earn promotion back to the Premier League, but face an uphill battle to do so even in that circumstance. Antonio Conte's sizable £10 million payout if he is fired is holding up his dismissal from Chelsea, the Mirror reports. The Blues want to move on from Conte at the end of the season, but do not want to be on the hook for that amount. Chelsea are confident Conte will negotiate a compromise as numerous big jobs are likely to come open this summer. Pep Guardiola has voiced confidence that New York City FC head coach Patrick Vieira is ready to step in for Arsene Wenger at Arsenal if the Gunners come calling for their former player. Vieira previously led Manchester City's youth teams before leading their sister club, and is seen by some as a potential heir to Guardiola himself when he departs the club. Guardiola declared Vieira is already a top manager, though Vieira himself has downplayed the links, saying he is flattered but happy with NYCFC. The full story on Goal. Manchester United midfielder Marouane Fellaini is being pursued by 6 teams as his contract at Old Trafford winds down, reports the Mirror. Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, Besiktas, Monaco, West Ham and Leicester City all hope to secure the Belgian international's signature on a free this summer. PSG and Juventus are considered the favourites, while David Moyes' dreams of a reunion with Fellaini may be undermined by the uncertainty in his status for next season. London rivals Chelsea and Arsenal both are hoping to secure the signature of ex-Barcelona manager Luis Enrique, according to The Sun. The Blues have balked at Enrique's extensive backroom demands, allowing Arsenal to enter the frame. Both clubs are also keeping an eye on Juventus manager Massimiliano Allegri and former Bayern Munich manager Carlo Ancelotti, who previously managed Chelsea in the Premier League. Hoffenheim manager Julian Nagelsmann has dismissed talk he is in the frame for jobs at Arsenal and Chelsea. The 30-year-old Nagelsmann has been talked about as a candidate for bigger clubs before, as he was mentioned as a possibility for Bayern Munich. However, he believes reports linking him to England as a replacement for Arsene Wenger or Antonio Conte are simply rumours with little validity to them. Read the full story on Goal. Barcelona are plotting a swap deal involving Ousmane Dembele that they hope will convince Mohamed Salah to leave Anfield for Camp Nou, according to Diario Gol. The report suggests that such a proposal pleases Lionel Messi, who would prefer not to see Antoine Griezmann join the Catalan side as he feels they would overlap too often on the pitch. The acquisition of Salah would mean Barcelona have a player at the peak of his powers rather than having to wait for Dembele to fully develop, and also means Coutinho could concentrate more on replacing Andres Iniesta in midfield rather than working on the flank. Pep Guardiola has asked Man City to sign Robert Lewandowski from Bayern Munich, Dunballen claims. Real Madrid had been tipped as favourites to lure the striker away from Bavaria, but the Spanish outlet suggests Pep's relationship with the Pole means a deal could be possible. Should Lewandowski make the move, Sergio Aguero would likely leave the Etihad. Luis Enrique would like to bring Lionel Messi to the Premier League if he is appointed as Arsenal manager, according to The Express. The Spanish coach has an excellent working relationship with the Argentine superstar from their time together at Barcelona, and is hopeful that this will help put the Gunners at the top of the pile if Messi decides to leave Camp Nou. CSL club Changqing Lifen are confident of completing a deal for Barcelona midfielder Andres Iniesta, if their main sponsor is to be believed. Gong Dexing, the chairman of club sponsor SWM, has revealed he is positive on introducing Iniesta, with the Barca star having been linked with various clubs in China, including Changqing Lifen. Click here to read the full story on Goal. After announcing his decision to stand down as Arsenal manager in the summer, Arsene Wenger's next destination could be PSG, according to L'Équipe. The French champions reportedly see the veteran boss as a perfect general manager as they seek to win a first Champions League.